country's agriculture industry grew by 2.92% in 2012, grossing 1.4 trillion pesos at current prices. Agriculture Secretary Proceso Alcala says 3 subsectors had contributed to the recorded growth. These are the crops, poultry, and livestock subsectors. These 3 subsectors has posted a combined growth of 3.6%. Alcala noted more farmers were encouraged to plant immediately after 2012 summer crops so they could harvest by August or September.
Ang atin pong target ayon dun sa roadmap is 10% as we reach the sufficiency level. So siguro po yung kung after this year yung sufficiency level natin, siguro po we should target not less than 6% for this year. Malaki pong tulong po sa mga magsasaka ito.
Volunteers Against Crime and Corruption filed an ethics complaint against all senators over the Christmas cash gifts they got from Senate President Juan Ponce Enrile. VACC Chair Dante Jimenez argued the disbursement of cash gifts worth 29 million pesos for the 22 senators being unethical since it is the money of the taxpayers. Senator Miriam Defensor Santiago, however, might be dropped from the complaint if she agreed to testify against the senators.
We believe that people's money, the taxpayers' money, must be protected, must be taken care of properly.
President Aquino has reappointed former President Arroyo's Press Secretary Silvestre Afable Jr. as member of the Board of Directors of the state-run John Hay Management Corporation. Other reappointed to the JHMC board were Jamie Eloise Agbayani, Arnel Pasiano Casanova, Catherine Mary Biazon, Cesar Oracion, and Antonio Tenco. Afable also served as chief negotiator with the Moro Islamic Liberation Front during the Arroyo administration. Doubled sales of gift and decor manufacturing offset slowdown on exports, while the Philippine Stock Exchange is poised to reach a new record before the week ends. Here is the report.
The stagnating export sector is not a hindrance for manufacturers of gifts and decorations to expect a significant increase in their sales for 2013. One of the reasons for the forecast is the midterm polls on May. Election campaign giveaways such as shirts, mugs, caps, bags are surely in demand. Another catalyst to the optimism is the booming property market. Currently in are furnishing goodies such as chimes, lampshades, and candles. The strength of the local market of holiday gifts and decorations offset the low demand on Philippine exports. The country's main customers, United States and Europe, are now in an economic slowdown, thus lower capacity to trade overseas. The 6,200 point mark could be reached within this week by the continuing wave of optimism in the Philippine stock market. The PSE index recently grabbed a new record high of more than 6,139 points. It even reached 6,150 during the day. High, strong investor sentiment and good macroeconomic fundamentals are the premises of the said optimism, according to experts. They disclaim, however, the Philippine stock market is already in an overbought state or more than expensive. Losses toward the 5,800 level will not be a surprise. For GNN, Rex Remitio, News Force.
United States President Barack Obama begins his second term as president, and Indian rape case to get underway. For World News Roundup, here's Kring Lacson.
United States President Barack Obama officially began his second term as the 44th president Sunday, Monday in the Philippines, laying out his vision in an inaugural address on the holiday of Martin Luther King Jr. More than 500,000 people are expected to watch from the National Mall, an open-area national park in Washington. President Obama, joined on Sunday by a dozen family members, recited the 35-word oath of office administered by Chief Justice John Roberts Jr. in the Blue Room of the White House. Obama saved the pomp for Monday when he and Roberts will repeat the oath outside the U.S. Capitol. The Constitution mandates that presidential terms begin January 20, and when the date falls on a Sunday, the public ceremony traditionally is held the next day. According to White House Senior Advisor David Plouffe, Obama aims to use his remarks to underscore the importance of seeking common ground in Washington and encourage Americans to engage in the political process. In other news, a DNA investigation of blood-stained clothes and body swabs has linked all 5 men and a juvenile accused of the gang rape and murder of a woman in New Delhi, India, to the crime, providing evidence the prosecution claims will be enough to convict them. The forensic report found that DNA tests on bloodstains from underwear worn by the main accused, Ram Singh, matched those of the woman. Another test done on a swab taken from her body showed his DNA signature. The woman's DNA profile showed up in bloodstains on the undergarments and flip-flops of Binay Sharma, a gym assistant and one of the 5 men accused. A police document said another test on blood found on his jacket matched that of the woman's friend, who, according to police, fought with the men before he was hit with an iron rod. But defense lawyers said they were preparing to reject the forensic findings as fabricated. They said they would also contend that the case is unsafe because police rushed investigations after an outpouring of popular fury over the attack. 2 of the 4 defense lawyers have said their clients were tortured in custody to make confessions that look suspiciously similar. For World News Roundup, Kring Lacson, News Force.
Horror film Mama tops box office chart, and Film Society of Lincoln Center awards Barbra Streisand. Darlene Basingan has these stories.
A low-budget horror film has emerged as a box office champion last week. The film Mama, starring Jessica Chastain as the lead actress, has earned about $28.1 million for about 3 days at US and Canadian theaters. On the second spot, meantime, is a Zero Dark 30, which also features Chastain. She is the film's leading Best Actress contender for the coming Oscar Awards. The crime thriller Broken City, starring Mark Wahlberg and Russell Crowe, is on the 5th spot with $9 million. The film is behind The Gangster Squad, which earned $9.1 million. Meanwhile, Arnold Schwarzenegger's The Last Stand got $6.3 million and is placed on the 10th spot. For other entertainment news, another honor will be given to Barbra Streisand. The actress will receive the honor at the 40th Annual Chaplin Award Gala in New York on April 22. In a news release, the board chairman of the said event cited Streisand as the first American woman artist to receive credit as a writer, director, producer, and star of a major film. The group has welcomed the singer-actress to their list of masterful directors, which include Alfred Hitchcock and Billy Wilder. Streisand starred in the film The Way We Were and Funny Girl, in which she won Oscar awards. The actress also went on to direct films such as The Mirror Has Two Faces and The Prince of Tides. She has returned to film acting on the movie Meet the Fockers and The Guilt Trip. For entertainment news, Darlene Basingan, News Force.
And here's a recap of today's headlines.
Here are the headlines on News Force. Enrile vacates Senate presidency. Senators object to motion. U.S. team arrives for extraction of warship in Tubata Reef. Checkpoint cops in Atimonan incident face wraps. 39 OFWs from Algeria return to the country. Congress set to work on the passage of antitrust and anti-money laundering acts. COMELEC to reveal dominant political party status. Pampanga Representative Gloria Macapagal Arroyo seeks for dismissal of plunder charges. Philippine stocks seen to climb new heights. Obama begins second term as U.S. President. And Horror film Mama tops box office chart. Fair and balanced news, comprehensive reports that take you to the heart of the action. This is News Force.
For comments, feedback, or videos you want to share with us, email us at info@gnnTV-asia.com. We are your voice for change. Our anchors and reporters will keep on bringing you updates and latest stories, fair and balanced news, comprehensive reports that take you to the heart of the action. You are tuning in on Channel 8 on your Global Destiny cable and also on GSAT Channel 1, carried by 300 cable TV operators and broadcasted via UHF stations nationwide. We are your global news network committed to nation building. I am Rex Remitio, and this is News Force.